Hello and welcome to Vintage Magazine Monday, kicking off a new year, January 1958, in our Rod & Customs. We got a singular covered car. There's a good looking Pontiac there. Jack's Purple Rage. We got the first restyled 58 Chevy. It's new and amazing, low cost fuel injection. Let's check it all out. We'll stop at the table of contents. If anybody wants to look ahead or come back, check out the articles. There they are. Starting line, always a good place to start, and kind of lets you know a little past news, looking forward, things like that. As always, pause and read if you'd like to. Stop and give you a look if you want to read. Letters to the editors. Edsel under fire. Definitely ruffled some feathers with the Edsel article a couple months ago. If you guys want to read everyone's reactions to the article. So much so that we got 2 pages of letters coming in. Quick moment to pause and read. We got Autoramas coming up, cartoon contest winners, reward. What's become of Rod & Customs' pet bird? The Thunderbird, being modified as per reader's request, has been conspicuous by its absence. Regular readers will be rewarded to find out the reason for the disappearance in the February issue, coming up next week. We got the Auto Mart. What's new in auto parts? I guess we got self-adhesive flag badges. Over here we got the new twin-tone exhaust silencer. Is actually a secondary fiberglass packed muffler that attaches to the end of the tailpipe with the smart looks of an extension. A remote tone control valve on the dash lets the driver adjust tone at will. Easily, quickly installed. The silver models for $5.95. Chrome plated models for $9.75. Remote control. We got Racer Brown camshafts. And down at the bottom we've got valve cover breathers and elevated wing nuts from Offenhauser Equipment. And got some little novelty trophies there for $1 postage paid. And we got our cover car, Jack's Purple Rage. Oregon's Pride is a Medford Indian. Really good looking Pontiac. I do love the Tri-5 era GMs. The hardest job on the whole car was ridding the hood of the skunk-like stripes. Fiberglass was used to fill the grooves, eliminating the silver streaks. So we got some Chrysler taillights, real down low. The headliner seats and door panels are all done in pink and white pattern. Note a floor shift lever. The 286-inch engine was bored out to 300 cubes, balanced and fitted with a set of J&E buckets. An Isky E4 cam kit, the Mallory ignition. The heads are milled after being ported and polished. A 4-pot manifold mounting 497s was bolted along with a set of headers. The reworked mill increased the performance greatly, but proved to be a wee bit tough on a hydro gearbox, so 37 LaSalle gearbox was installed with good results. This dropped the front end down within 1.5 inches of the ground. It's definitely low. The rear of the frame was seed. Definitely slammed down low. Great looking Pontiac. Metered fuel checkout, unearthing the possibilities of a new low-cost fuel injection system. The Scott fuel injection. I don't think I've ever seen those in person. anybody's ever had experience with those, let me know. Since I haven't seen them, probably not so good in the long term. Scott injectors used on a 312. Just kind of the breakdown. A little dyno tuning. There's the title. Don't let that title throw you. It's just our way of introducing you to one of the most unusual customs we've ever run across in a long while. And the story behind it is as unusual as the car itself. The car in question is a 51 Chrysler Imperial Newport. The owners are Captain and Miss O.V. Colvin of the U.S. Air Force stationed in Japan. Here's what happened. The car was purchased, used in 1953 in Gulfport, Mississippi. Captain Colvin was subsequently shipped to Japan, and he brought his car and family with him. Long wanting to own a really distinctive car, took it to an agency where he convinced Body Man to duplicate the car ideas that had been sketched earlier. Let's take a look at this classy custom. Those big dished out wheel wells. Very interesting custom for sure. How you have your Roadster, T or otherwise. Looks like we've got a 21 Dodge and a 24 Ford. Little T-bucket. Pretty similar looking Roadsters. That was the pink Chariot. T-bodied street Roadster. Shot of the Dodge. This view of the neat Dodge body could even pass as a T if it were not for the unusual windshield posts, but even so, many die-hard Ford fans have been fooled. Owner Ordaz has stuck to the ever-popular S&W gauges for instrumentation. Channeling on this body is about the same as on the T, and legroom just as cramped. Frame beneath this example is from a Model A Ford. Off-white Naga hide upholstery provides sharp contrast to the black lacquer job and the brilliant red flames. There's the inside of the other. A quick glance at these cars, and they both pass as T's, but only the one above is the real thing. Perhaps a fading street Roadster would make a comeback if enough Dodge or similar older type Roadster bodies could be uncovered. Only really evident difference between the types is the top of the cowl. Both are V8 powered. Quad-izing a holler. Quad head and taillights are a cinch for late Ford pickups. This month the front end gets the work, while the next installment will bring up the rear. Talking about the dream truck getting quads, and now the very versatile early Fords with that wide open front end. A trip to the Chrysler agency netted headlights units from a 57 Windsor for the reasonable outlay of $52, including lights, mount bases, buckets, rims, surrounding units. Here are sections of 1.5" tubing to be used during installation. How to again. Little custom tubular grill. Pretty recognizable pickup. There, the green mist. Painting and plating of parts, then assembly. Bring the front end of the hauler up to its distinctive appearance. Next month, we'll go around back to show similar rear end styling with dual taillights as it successfully applied to the truck. And now, on to customizing the 58 Chevy. Very classically beautiful car. Reminds me more of a Dodge front end. The unique taillight treatment. That one's already a show winner. All the flames, paint job, like pipe, skirts. Very good. Stock 4-door. You guys want to catch the text? More customized variants down there. Very cool. That low taillight bar on that one. I should read the text. An idea of what they were doing. Sharp looking 4-door. I do like the clean grill opening. And there's the text. Corvette influenced coupe. Pretty interesting styling. Two-wheeled torture test, proving that 2 wheels can be better and far less expensive than 4. Cushman 725 model with 2-speed transmission proved rugged enough to withstand the rigors of Mexican roads, though neither were built with the other in mind. 2-day test equaled 6 months of normal usage. They really put it through its paces. Everybody's interested in the specs for the test. Iced tea. This 2017 was purchased in '52 from its original owner by Rod and Custom staffer Lynn Wineland. It is subsequently sold to fellow Dayton, Ohio Hoodlifters member Tom Heater, who took several years of painstaking work bringing the car to its present state of perfection. Present owner Bill Stewart of Cincinnati made modifications to frame and firewall to install its Husky DeSoto V8. True Racer. Functional front end, free from frivolities, is proof the car is built for go and not for show, although it can hold its own in that department. Top front axle, tubular shocks, reverse spindles. Bare bones control room. There's that power supply to the Roadster. Is this 53 DeSoto equipped with 4 Stromberg 97s mounted to a Hawaiian manifold. Vertex Magneto Escondario crossflow cam, 4 true pistons, and a Weber flywheel. Loaded up and ready to go. Should be a fun little ripper. Bobby's Merc. There's more here than meets the eye. Moderately restyled. The front end. Novel frontal treatment resulted from use of a 55 Chrysler light bar and bumper, a hand-formed bar stock set within Frenched opening. Shaded light complement Merc's appearance in an unusual styling gimmick for an older car. From outward appearances, Merc appears as being customized only, but Big CAD engine and GM chassis lurk out of sight. 54 taillights turned sideways and Frenched into flared housing. 48 Olds bumper. Interior. Out back you can see those taillight treatments. Pretty slick look. Secrets of showmanship. If you've attended many car shows, you probably wondered just what it takes to prepare some of the beauties you've seen on display, especially those which are obviously real show pieces and prize winners. Do anything to get that initial impression, get people over to look at your car. The display looks important. Usually it'll catch more eyes, that's for sure. horsepower at the drag strip. Nice photo. Couple jumping off the lines. Real hot rods there. Of all the factors encountered in making a car accelerate as quickly as possible, which is the most important? What single thing is dominant above all other? Roger Huntington clears up a long-standing mystery, and as a bonus shows you how you can easily calculate your engine's horsepower without a dyno, or if you know your horsepower, how to figure your car's quarter mile without even running it. Good long article. Unique looking rail there. What it takes to be top banana. Recent newcomer to the drag scene, Top Banana gets its name from unprecedented number of elimination runs it has conquered. Dead heated with Jazzy Nelson's new twin flathead machine. I believe this traveled with the Dream Truck to that Hawaiian show, was it? Of a Streamliner Dragster. Top Banana's Full House Chevy gets its power to the asphalt via a Schleifer flywheel and clutch. Only components owner reports that will stand the twist that the Chevy V8 produces. Police Merc. Announcing the GKCA go-karting kicking off its huge popularity. The RNC. Pause and read if you like. Making the Hutmobile. All running gear with the exception of the front axle is 48 Pontiac. Transmission is 51 Olds. Hydromatic shocks are Monroe. Unusual looking unit. 49 Olds engine in it. Really crammed in under the hood. Out of the 48 Maryland. We've got a 50 Ford with some 54 Olds trim on it. Gives it a really nice look. Really kind of breaks up that kind of dull body. So 54 Chevy front end on it. 54 Merc. Ford. What is this, an MG? Oh, J.C. Whitney, and got a 6-piece giant flame decal set. That'll flame out your ride. Here's the Showmanship, Top Banana, back pressure. You guys want to catch that? Pause and read. And with that, that'll wrap up our January 1958 Rod and Custom. With that, thanks for watching.